This is how you can tell that the Academy Awards are getting a little bit nervous for their upcoming show, the 95th Academy Awards. I can't wait to see the ratings for this one, but they're trying. So this is the short list. We don't have Best Picture, Best Actor, none of that stuff. All we have right now are like sound, visual effects, stuff like that. And what's funny to me is there's a lot of Marvel movies. I think that they're really trying to get people to come in to watch this time because people have just tuned out on these award shows. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares to watch Hollywood pat themselves on the back anymore. And I think that's great. I love seeing these people lose influence, and they've done it to themselves over the past, especially since 2016. They've done it to themselves by acting like jackasses and calling half of the country racists and stuff. So now they're nominating movies people have actually watched, at least for these kinds of categories, not documentary. We can skip past international. You're going to like makeup and hairstyling, The Batman, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Blonde, Elvis. All Quiet on the Western Front. I didn't see, but I heard that's actually really good. I kind of want to watch this movie, but I don't think it's out on streaming or anything yet. Music. You have Black Panther on there. Let's see. What else is on there? Anything? I've seen. Okay, Avatar, The Way of Water will probably win it. Though I don't know. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is nominated for multiple Oscars. All in these categories right here. Though, like, nothing for the people that were in the movie. It's sound and music and visual effects. Music, Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Top Gun Maverick's in there for that one. Of course, Avatar, The Way of Water is in there. They're probably going to give that movie a shitload of Oscars. I was going to say they'd give it all to Black Panther, but now I'm wondering, will they give it all to Avatar? Let's see, this one, animated short film, live action short film, then sound. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is in there, as is Avatar, but in their visual effects, Avatar, The Batman, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. I don't think I've ever seen a Marvel movie nominated for so many Oscars. That's what just kind of shocked me. And it would be smart by them because, you know, that's a big movie franchise, and it would get people interested. They might be able to get their ratings to not go on a downward trend this year. We'll see. That's the only thing I care about with this year's Oscars is what are the ratings going to be, because they've had a decline every year for the past couple of years, and it's just funny to watch. Speaking of shit shows in Hollywood, this really piqued my interest. No false advertising. Ana De Armas' absence from Yesterday flick puts trailers in legal spotlight. So, a judge ruled that Hollywood can be sued if they put out a deceptive trailer. What that means is, for example, and this is what got me really thinking about this, in the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2023, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is number 6. It's pretty high up there. A lot of people interested in that movie, surprisingly. I didn't think the first one was amazing or anything. It wasn't terrible. It was somewhat fun. This was before a lot of that controversy with AH. But it's Heard herself that got me thinking about this, because I've made the prediction that Amber Heard will be in none of the promotional material. She will not be in the trailer. Warner Brothers is going to do their best to make you forget that she's in this movie. And in this movie, she will be. Because we've learned that they have no more money left for reshoots. They're overproduction, but they're their production budget is already over. They're wasting money. And they don't have the money to put any more money in it. So getting a new actress to replace her for reshoots, not going to happen. She's in this movie. At least 15 minutes of this movie involve Amber Heard. And there's a lot of people pissed off at her. I like to refer back to this petition, Remove AH from Aquaman 2. Almost has 5 million people that have signed it. She's not very liked. We'll just say that. So, now you have something like this. Fans of actress Ana De Armas, 34, are suing Universal Studios in a $5 million lawsuit for false representation after they cut her role from 2019 film yesterday, but kept her in the trailer. Ana De Armas appeared for 15 seconds in the yesterday trailer, but not in the film. Connor Wolf and Peter Raza accused Universal Studios of false representation. A federal judge ruled movie studios can be sued if their trailers are deceptive. That's significant. That is significant. So now, is it deceptive if they make a trailer for Aquaman 2 and they don't put her in it to let you know that even though she's not in the movie a lot, she's still in the movie? Because some people, including myself, would watch this movie if she wasn't in it. But because she's in it, I'm skipping this movie. I'm not going to give them any money for it. I'm going to skip it. But if she wasn't in the movie, I would potentially watch it. So because of that, could they be sued? Would that be considered deceptive? Because you've got millions of people that don't want to go see her if she's in that movie. They don't want to see her. They want to hear her. So I think that brings about an interesting dilemma for them. To cover their bases, they'll probably have to put her in the movie or in the trailer. But here are the details. Judge Wilson ruled that movie trailers come under commercial speech and are subject to the California false advertising law and the state's unfair competition law. Reported by Variety, Wilson wrote, Universal is correct that trailers involve some creativity and editorial discretion, but this creativity does not outweigh the commercial nature of a trailer. At its core, a trailer is an advertisement designed to sell a movie by providing customers with a preview of the movie. Universal had claimed trailers are entitled to broad protection under the First Amendment and that a trailer conveys the broad theme of a movie as non-commercial speech. The movie studio added that the ruling could be burdensome and lead to any number of lawsuits from disappointed fans. Universal said other films, such as Jurassic Park, also featured footage not shown in the final cut of the movie. This is what really got me thinking about this, that the movie studio could be sued by disappointed fans and stuff like that. So imagine, and I think you might actually see this happen. You're excited to see Aquaman 2. You've seen the trailer. You've seen the posters. Heard's nowhere in it. You don't see any. Oh, she must not be in the movie. The rumors were true. They reshot the movie. Lo and behold, you go in there and she's in the movie. Boom. Warner Brother gets hit with a frivolous lawsuit. And it is a frivolous lawsuit because you're not going to get $5 million over it. You might get a refund. And is that worth the legal cost? But it's still funny because they would have to pay lawyers. They would have to actually take it somewhat serious because you don't want to lose it. And a lawsuit becomes quite entertaining. So they might have to put her in that trailer now. They might have to do it now. They could have just deceived you before, but now they might have to be straight up and at least show her in a 2-second shot. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.